ask you to introduce yourself?
Well, Sylvie Goulard, I'm a French MEP elected in the western part of France.
Thank you.
Member of the ALDE group, Liberals and Democrats.
All right, thank you. What was for you the most inspiring ideas you've heard during this panel, or the most inspiring idea?
Well, I found very interesting what John Stevens says on the fact that the European currency, the euro, was the crown of the single market. I think many people have simply forgotten why we have created the single currency. It's very useful to repeat it, of course.
Thank you. And then I would also wait. You will have to get here.
Sorry. The European Parliament can say what you told me before.
Yeah, you can't do 2 minutes. So we also heard that the European Parliament, we have heard that in several panels before, that the European Parliament does not grant any democratic legitimacy to the European Union, that it was far too optimistic to think this. And as an MEP, what is your reaction to this?
Well, it's typical. We hear this everywhere, and of course we always have to improve the way we work, and I accept criticism on some decisions, and it's part of democracy. Something is more worrying is the tendency of some people right now to consider this parliament that has been created by treaties regularly signed and ratified by the national parliaments, and with MEPs directly elected in the member states, that we would be less legitimate than the national parliaments. And this I cannot accept it. It is very dangerous, and it is also a form of it's a very negative message for the citizens who have taken the time to vote for this election. And there is something very deep. Tommaso Padoa-Schioppa used to say that there is right now a cartel of nationalism. People who are simply disturbed by the fact that we are a rising power. They want to keep the power at the national level, be it in the politics, but also in the media or the civil servants. They want to keep their power. So they have biased interest. Of course, you can say that I have a biased interest in defending the European Parliament, but I really think we cannot build Europe against them, but they should also stop fighting against Brussels and the European institutions. So we are all in the same boat. I accept criticism. And you know, in the theatre of Molière, there is a very nice sentence, "Qui veut noyer son chien l'accuse de la rage."
Excellent. And the last question for you. So you have stated earlier during the panel that the current crisis has a very high technical and difficult technical aspect, which makes it complicated to understand for everyone and also for MEPs. So you've told me that you actually sometimes or often take advice from external opinion or civil society.
Yes, of course, the European Parliament is very much open. We have lots of experts working for us. We have a staff, first of all, and we consult experts in the Econ Committee, the Committee for Monetary Affairs. We have contacts with some think tanks and from very different political horizon. Of course, there is always a tension in the politics, but not only at the European level, between, on one hand, the political legitimacy through the vote, and on the other hand, the technical expertise. The European Parliament is a parliament in which you have to be very much ready to work in depth in your dossier, and personally I like it. But sometimes I wonder if the European Council would not need some advice from the civil society or some experts.
Nice advice to them.